When dinosaurs walked the earth, and the Beatles were only an insect in the ground, one man was born, and his name was Dave.
Dave, I love y'all.
Dave is like a mirror that makes you look really awesome.
I could describe it as like a sunset.
Unpredictable.
When I think of Dave, I think of Dave laughing at me, because that's pretty much all he does is laugh at me, which I'm thankful for. So thank you, Dave.
I got this tattoo just for you, Dave, right here.
A really warm person to be around. Definitely a child at heart.
Baldo Igolo.
I remember one day when you weren't too bald and you had your head just buzz cut and there was just one hair sticking straight up, longer than all the rest.
If I have anything to say about Dave, it's that he's really tan, and he's super friendly, and let's see, he's bald.
You bald.
Bald, funny, educational.
Dave's bald.
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 Very bald.
Bald!
Funny, smexy, and beautimous, and bald.
Also is bald. That's kind of a given in the high school world.
Dave is really the only person that laughs at my jokes.
I love hearing all your Bible stories of the Old Testament because I just love firsthand accounts of history. Love's an open door!
Well, when I think of Dave, I think of a funny saying, God made few perfect heads and the rest of us he gave hair. Dave definitely has a perfect head. So one great word would describe Dave would be bald, another would be tan, another would be tall. So those are the three things that I like the most about him.
I want to be like Dave when I grow up. He's amazing, he's gentle, kind, soft-spoken, hits a golf ball well. Speaking of golf balls, they're kind of bald, aren't they?
Actually, the thing I love most about Dave is he's so dang calm. Like everything can fall apart, and he doesn't. It can be annoying too, though, because go and something's bad and you ask him about it, and sometimes he just laughs when things fall apart. But I do envy that. I do envy his ability to just be calm and just know it's going to be okay.
My favorite memories of Dave is being with him in Pakistan, just being amazed together on what we saw God doing there. I want to really appreciate or express my appreciation for Dave, because he was high school leader for all 5 of my kids, and actually he's been doing high school ministries for so long that he was my high school leader when I was a kid. So Dave, thanks a lot. Really appreciate it.
I don't know what to say about someone who is as old as Dave.
It has been a pleasure working for you, even though I still have to, and I'll still be your secretary for other things.
I think Dave is awesome because he is a very simple, easygoing guy. And as you can see, I can appreciate that in a friend because I'm not. So.
Watching the way you step in with families in pain for funerals and to pray for them and just to care for them.
So I've known Dave for a long time, and I think what strikes me most about Dave is just the fact that he has consistently loved high schoolers, that he's patient with them, he genuinely cares for them, he's interested in them. I mean, he visits schools and campuses all over the place. He goes to their sporting events. He just truly cares for them, and I think the high school students have benefited from that greatly.
What I think of Dave is when I first came on staff and realized that he knew my daughter Claire, and as he was getting to know me, he always intentionally, in his easy Dave way, would come in and ask about each of my girls, and also just about every Thursday after Wednesday night or Monday morning would stop by my office and specifically ask how the day before had gone. So I just really appreciate the intentional way he's just always stopped in to see how I'm doing. Thanks, Dave. We're going to miss you in high school, but we're going to love having you around.